I'm Kalie Martinez, and I'm here with KrashKarma.
Hello.
What's up?
So they are actually on a world tour right now. So you just came back from Europe, and now you're in the U.S. How has it been touring all sides of the country?
All sides of the world.
All sides of the world, exactly.
We love to tour. We love to go to new places and experience new cultures and see new fans. But we have noticed that everywhere we go, rock fans are the same. They rock. So everywhere we go, once you get on the stage, it could be anywhere. And we love that feeling. We love the connection, and we love it.
Right.
I mean, the funny thing is, we released a new album, and then we booked some shows, and then we knew, okay, we're gonna play a festival in Europe, maybe 2 or 3. Well, let's play some more shows, and then you wanna go on tour with the Butcher Babies? Yeah, but then we do our own tour as well in the States, and then we go back to Europe, and then we looked at all the tour dates. Wait, that's a world tour right there, and we also have a new album coming out, so it all came together randomly. It wasn't like the grand scheme, like we're gonna release an album, do a world tour. It was like, we have some songs, there's an album, and then it was a record label who wants to put out this, and everything just came together. And yet now we're on the world tour.
When things like that happen, though. When things come together like that, naturally it's more organic, and it's super cool.
And you mentioned all metalheads are the same. How have you seen the energy from the audience or even the venues? What have you seen a big difference in from Europe to the U.S.?
From Europe, I mean, like I said, once the lights go out and the show starts, metalheads want to be metal. They want to dance. They want to go crazy, and that doesn't change. So this is something that we all have in common, and we are all unified in is our love for music and our love for metal, and it shows everywhere around the world. I would say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like before the show, like, what are we eating? Pierogies today or pizza? Where are we at? Oh yeah. What language is this? And then.
What is the money that they take? What do we have to change our merch money into?
Yes.
Or what? Like,
but then once the lights go out and people go nuts, we're like, where are we at? We are in KrashKarma.
Albuquerque.
Land. Exactly.
Yeah, it just kind of all blends together, one big family, right?
For sure.
And then, so you talked about all these different cultures. One of your videos actually went viral. It was a Blackpink cover, over millions of views. And you guys, if you didn't know already, they're a duo band. So you actually play drums and sing, and you play guitar, bass, and sing.
Yes.
Doing that in a different language and all 3 of your skills, how were you guys able to multitask so seamlessly?
It was not seamless.
No.
In the video, it looked like
it. And the video was, 4 or 5 days into the preparation for that, because we had to figure out how to speak Korean.
Oh, wow.
And then play drums, sing it properly, and do it both together without having a dread mishap or a hair mishap, and do it all in one take. So it was seamless in the end, but it was not
a
an
lot
easy
of hard work went
process.
into it.
Yeah,
obviously.
definitely.
Yeah, we try to have a one take. So watch the video, it's one take.
Yeah.
And the song is 3 minutes. Took us 3 days or so to get the take. But to record the song and get everything done, that took longer. So just for those 3 minutes that you see, took a little while.
So in you guys doing each different step, do you practice each part separately as well? So you do the drums first, then you learn the vocals?
Definitely, yes. For me, I have to do both things separately before I can put them together. It's just, it doesn't work.
Definitely, I mean, we write a song and then we record it and then we have to sit down and practice it. And it takes a few days. But after a few days, it works. But yeah, like I said, 3 days it took, and then we were
That's impressive. Only 3 days. I don't think most people could get a whole 5-piece band. I don't know if they'd be able to accomplish that in 3 days.
Yeah, but that's 5 people you got to coordinate.
Exactly.
It does work in our favor to just be 2, is to be focused and we get something done, and it's just us.
Right.
You know,
And that's
so it has
definitely-
its perks.
Yeah.
That was always a good thing I felt since we shrank to a 2-piece. We were more people before. But when it's more people, you always have to focus on the weakest link. And it's always the new guy who comes to the band. And at one point we're like, let's just stay a duo. And once we're a duo, then we could just work on each, like I work on my weak parts, Niki works on the weak parts. And that's how we
always
got
growing and getting better.
That's how we got better quicker.
That's understandable. And with this new album, there's actually a song you mentioned on social media in a little video. You said 15 minutes of fame actually equals 15 minutes of pain.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about why that is? Is it because of the viral sensation is so hard to chase?
It's more just like these days now, everybody is always on social media, so everyone is in front of a camera all the time. You always feel like you're a star, or you're the star of your own show, kind of.
Yeah.
And just to have the peace is what's more missing. Whereas before, everyone was chasing that, oh, I need my 15 minutes of stardom. Everyone is kind of trying to get we were trying to play on maybe stepping away from that for a second, and because it becomes stressful. It can be, people have so many misconceptions about who they are, what this guy or that guy is doing, and what an amazing life this person leads, or how successful this one is, and it's really all just kind of made up in a sort of way, you know, for a digital presence, and you never really know what's real.
Right.
You know.
Exactly. You want to use the platform, in our case, of course, you know, to promote the band, but at one point you just become the slave of the media platform who just wants content creators to have more people use their platform. So I feel like I'm someone else's bitch, but I need that platform. So it's a give and a take.
It's a give and a take.
It's a double-edged sword, right? Because it's helping you, but at the same time you're a slave to it.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, and you just have to always keep going, and you're always chasing that next what's going to pop, what do people want to see, what do I want to create, you know, and what can we get excited about doing, and we really try to do things that we can stand behind and stand with. So we try not to just, you know, if we're putting something out, we believe in what we're doing, and even if it's just us talking about something, we're going to talk about something that is meaningful to us, and, you know, that we can stand behind.
Exactly, trying to get that connection with your fans through the screen, because that is one of the hardest parts as well. But
Right there.
right there.
And you.
You over there.
And those French braids.
How has, even though it is the double-edged sword, how have you seen social media help you guys and progress your band promoting it? Since you are touring around the world, I know being in person helps, but how have you seen digitally it help?
I mean, we've seen it when we go to a new country and people come and know the band.
And sing along to the songs, and we've never been there before, in full packed clubs. You know, so
it's really amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely something to know, especially being in so many different places, but also one place at one time. It's just so crazy. And
it's our new reality, right?
Exactly. And so with all of that said, you've been doing this for years, you have perfected your craft. What does KrashKarma mean to you both?
It's everything. It's kind of our entire world. It encompasses all of us. I mean, we're very lucky and blessed that we get to work together. We are together, and we are a team in every aspect, and we still like each other.
That's good.
So we enjoy the process. I think this is the number one thing that I'm grateful for, is that we enjoy the process of creating. We enjoy growing. We enjoy challenging each other and ourselves, and that is where our music comes from, and how it continues to grow and be better every time.
It's amazing.
And I love it.
I mean, we're doing everything, starting from writing the songs, recording them, producing them, mixing them, putting the artwork together, and then we're on the road and we're touring. And since we're doing everything, we are hands on deck with every aspect of the band. So we know everybody who comes to our shows. We know, so it feels like
family.
A lot of friends, not necessarily fans. They're all friends in some way. And so this feels like when we are traveling the world to play the shows, we go back to places we've been before. It's like, we're gonna visit our friends and hang out.
It's awesome. I mean, we have had other members in the past. We started off as a 4-piece back in the day, and when we shrunk down to a 2-piece, the good thing about being a 2-piece is we could add anyone at any time. Last night we had a guy come on and play guitar with us for the last song.
Wow.
So we love doing stuff like that, and we're open to doing things like that, but we are the core.
Yes.
That will remain. Yeah, but of course, let's add an orchestra. Let's add a dance troupe. I'm down. Bring it on.
And that's actually a good thing you brought that up. I actually wanted to ask you, where did you get the idea for Miss Frankenstein?
We were 4 people before, then we were 3 people, and we always had a bass player. But right before an important tour, our bass player got sick and he couldn't come on tour with us. So I needed to come up with something. And since I'm playing most of the bass on the albums, I knew that most of the stuff is played on one string. And for sound purposes, and that's how just the way I write my riffs. And so I just thought to myself, if I could just have another set of pickups and wires, I could make this happen. And so I had the idea when the tour started, and I started sawing pickups in half and experimenting around with different amplifiers.
Different pedals, different pickups.
And my dad is also a crazy electrician wizard. And so with him, I planned the whole thing and we built this.
Wow.
And that's how it started. And then it became a thing. And all of a sudden we realized, okay, if it's just Niki and I, we're gonna put the drums in the front of the stage and Niki's gonna sing half the songs. And all of a sudden it made sense. Here's the Crash and here's the Karma. And it's her and I. And that's...
We grew into our name.
I see.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Definitely.
And with that being said, what advice would you have for future artists that say, well, I'm missing a bassist, or I don't have a lead singer, I don't know what to do, or they keep getting roadblocks?
Yeah.
You guys showed them there isn't any.
There are no roadblocks. Yeah, go ahead.
I think limitations make you creative.
Yeah.
And the creativity sets you apart from the rest of all the bands. And that you can use this to your advantage.
Totally. Yeah. Especially in writing too. You know, if you're forced, he became a singer at the very beginning because the singer wasn't there anymore. You know, so or you become a bass player because the bass player quit. Whatever, you know, like these things help you to grow who you are and grow into the artist that you are going to become, and it's an ever-evolving process.
Yeah,
you know, it
that's
never
awesome.
ends.
Yeah, definitely never ending. Is there any final words that you would like to give to your fans, or even new viewers that might not know who you are?
I would say find us on social media. Come to a show. The live shows are where it's at, so find our tour dates. If we're anywhere near you, make sure you come. And anything you find online, it's KrashKarma with a K.
Yes, find us at a show. Come and tell us you saw us somewhere online at your show.
Yes.
And you get a free sticker and a free t-shirt. And
a free sweaty hat.
not a t-shirt, I mean a poster.
I don't know, he said it.
Yes, I said it, true. I stand by my word.
Alrighty, well thank you guys so much for this interview. I'm so excited to see you guys play. Make sure to check out KrashKarma and their new album. This has been Kalie Martinez with MNPR Magazine and High Speed Media.
Ciao.